Oh man. Story time.
It's in front of me, I never act like they putting a gun to me, I ain't stuck up. The same motherfucker that I always been. You must got me fucked up. Think I change when I get down on white pants. Never that though.
You know what this is if you seen the title, bro. So my girl gave me a call and was like, yo, come over, I really want to see you. So I called up an Uber and they dropped me off or whatever, close to her house. I was like, don't drop me off like directly at her house because I ain't trying to get spotted by her people. No! So I told them to drop me off like way, like a few blocks down, and I just walked. They gave her mom time to leave and her pops time to leave. So after they finally left, she was like, you good. So I get to walking, I'm walking. It starts raining, bro. It starts raining, like while I'm walking to her house and shit. Needless to say, I wasn't that happy to be in the rain. So it's rainy and mucky outside and shit. And I'm all wet. So I'm walking to her place. And then I get there finally. And I'm looking, making sure, like, I'm scoping the place out, like, making sure that, like, nobody around that I know. So I get to her front door. And she, like, hurry up and let me in. So I get in there and we go, like, to this room. So me and her in the room chilling, you know, whatever, doing our thing. And we in there for like about a good, I'm gonna say like a good hour and a half probably, like, yeah, like a good hour and a half. So while we in there, like all of a sudden I hear like this thump, like boom, like that. I hear that. And we like immediately I'm like what is that? Like did you hear that? And she like, oh nah, it's probably like the neighbors or some shit. And I was like, nah, homie. I was like, that thump was loud as fuck. It sounded like it was right outside your door, you know what I'm saying? So then there's a window in the room that we in. It's like a window. So I get up, I'm looking out the window, because I ain't trying to get caught up in this nigga house, bro. I'm really not trying to get caught in her pop's house. But like, that's like grounds for termination for a nigga, you know what I'm saying? You get caught in the house and pops finds you, we might fuck around and get shot. So ain't trying to have none of that. So then I look out the window and this nigga is home. Oh shit, bro. Oh snap. This nigga is home, yo. He's home. So apparently there's like this cooler in the back of like their house, and him and his friend was picking it up and loading it into the back of his truck. So as they loading it in the back of their truck, like I'm just looking out the window like yo, like, that's your dad? And she was like, yeah, that's my pops. And she was like we was like, oh shit. And we just started cleaning up. Like we didn't know he was gonna come in the house or not. Like had I known he was just gonna like grab the cooler and then leave, we probably could have just stayed where we was at. But like in a panic, like we didn't know what room he was gonna go to. And the room that we happened to be in was the room where he kept his clothes in the morning. So he come in there to get his clothes sometimes. And she was like, oh no. She was like, we gotta get you out of here because he come here to get his clothes sometimes. So I was like, man, bro. So we getting dressed or whatever, putting our clothes on. And I put my sweats back on and stuff. And now the dilemma is how am I gonna get out this dude's house, bro? How am I get out his house? So he in the back. They only got two doors. So it's the front door and then it's the back door. I can't go out the back door because that's where they at, loading up this cooler or whatever from the back. So she like, the only option is for you to crawl through this window or go through the front door. But if you go through the front door, you're gonna have to sprint and get out of here, bro. So I mean, I was like, fuck. And sure enough, like we was trying to find like the right time, like for me to get through the front door if I was gonna take that route, because the window was gonna be louder than the door. So I was like, I could just close the door gently when I'm dipping, so no, he won't hear it. So when I get to the front door, I see the nose of the truck like pulling out from around the corner. I just close the door gently. I take off. I just start running. And I run down the street, bro. When I tell you, bro, they street is long, yo. I'm a whole athlete right now, bro. I'm a whole athlete. I'm in peak condition, bro. And look, they street was long, yo. And it's like no hiding or nothing. Like you gotta straight gun it if you're gonna get away, bro. So I took off. And I only looked back once. I looked back and I seen the nose of the truck coming out. I don't think he saw me. So I took off and I ran and I finally get to the edge of the street and I hit a right. I hit a hard right. And I just stopped and I wait by the fence like I'm gassed, bro. I'm just sitting by the fence. I'm just waiting. So then I look around the corner again, and I see the truck, and it turned the other way, going back the other direction, down the other street. So I was like, whew. I was like, I'm good. So then I started walking a few blocks down. I'm getting ready to call this Uber, right? But I gotta wait on the Uber still. So I finally called the Uber as I'm walking. I call it, and at first I called her though. I called her and be like, yo, I'm like, boop, 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 boop. You know, like, baby, what's up? Did he see me or what? She was like, nah, I think you good. He drove off and went the other way. So I was like, all right, bet. So then I get ready to call up the Uber, and I call up the Uber and shit. And like right after I finished like texting the Uber, whatever, giving them my location and shit, I told him to go to like this McDonald's. It was like down the street from like her house. So I call up the Uber and I tell him to meet me there. And then from there, like I can't even explain what happened next. Like I was just walking, and I know all they streets connect. Like the way they the area is like the streets connect, and they all like I know this sounds stupid. Like of course streets connect.
Don't try to act like something wrong with me. Some of you motherfuckers saw the story. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
But like the streets was connected, so like if you hit a turn and he was going like this way, even if he went in the other direction, like if I went this way and he went that way, like, and I hit another, like if I hit like two more rights, I would link back around and see him coming like across the street. But somehow, on like in some way, like he ended up coming like behind me from somewhere. So I'm walking, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm finna go to McDonald's, I'm finna go get this Uber and go home. I'm tired, you know what I'm saying? I just seen my boo, and you know what I'm saying? We good, we had fun. So I'm thinking, shit, I gotta wait, bro, I gotta wait. So then it go from that to him pulling up behind me, and as he like pulling up behind me, snap, hold on. Alright, so yeah, as he like pulling up behind me, like he pull up behind me, and then from there, he like looks, and I see him look, like, so I look at him, but I don't like look him directly in the eye, like I keep my head straight, but out the corner of my eye, like I see him looking at me, like, so like it's this house next to me. So what I do is I turn and fake like this is my house and I'm just another kid. So I turn and like I look and I just started walking to this door. I even walk up to these people's door and like grab the doorknob and twist it. So he like kept driving because he thought it wasn't me. But I think he recognized like my hair, because my hair was like this when I went over there. So I think he recognized my hair. And at the time I had like some dye in it too. So like I'm pretty sure he recognized me, but he just wasn't sure. So they drive or whatever, and then they loop back around again, and I'm still ducked off like hiding like at these people's houses. But I'm like, I can't stay here, because if I stay at these people's houses, then they might come out and be like, you know, what's this dude doing like outside our house? So I was like, I can't stay here, so I gotta keep moving. So then I try to make my way, like the McDonald's is like if I make another left on this street and then make another right, then the McDonald's is like right there. So I was like, fuck, I was like, I just gotta get it. So I started hitting the light jog. So then I get around this corner or whatever on this long street again, get ready to make this right, and then he comes up from behind me again, yo, like out of nowhere. And by the time I get to like the McDonald's, like he comes and he rolls down the window, and he was like, hey bro, and I was just trying to fake like I ain't hear him, like I even had earbuds in, so I was like, I don't hear this nigga, bro. I was like, I don't hear this nigga. And he was like, hey. And I heard him, and he finally like pulled up to where I could see him with the window down. And I just looked, and I was like, oh fuck, I got busted, bro. So then from there it was like what you doing in my house? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you here? How long you been here? What you doing? Why you at my house? Like, bruh. I was like, first of all, I wasn't even at your house no more. Like, I'm down the street at like a McDonald's at this point. I'm like, the McDonald's is your house, my nigga? Like, what you talking about? And he was like, you can't be over here, bro. You ain't supposed to be over here. You ain't supposed to be over here. And I was just like, nigga, like, I can be over here. I want to fucking be over here, nigga. What the fuck do I look like, nigga? Like, who was you? Like, I can be over here, but he was like, you can't be over here at my house. He just kept saying at my house. And I was like, bro, me being in this general area is not your house. If you had to call me in your house, that'd be a different story. But you didn't.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah, so that's y'all story time for today, you know what I'm saying? I called at her house, and she was grounded for like about a week or two, I think, after that. Probably like 2 or 3 weeks. Her pops was furious, bro. Like, it wasn't even funny. Oh shit. Yeah. So he kind of called me, but he didn't. But you gotta be careful when you roll in other people's houses, because you never know who gonna pop up, when, where, or why they gonna pop up. So, you know, gotta be careful with that. But that's the time I got caught in my girl house, in a nutshell. Yeah, good times. She probably gonna watch this and be laughing now, but you know, it's whatever. But alright, y'all. Y'all like, subscribe, comment, you know what I'm saying? Do all that good stuff. Post, share, all of that. Check it. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all think I got caught. If I didn't, hit the yeah. If I did, hit the no. Oh yeah, my bad, y'all. I also sound kind of sick, you know. My nose sounds stuffed up and stuffy. But yeah, that's what's going on. Make sure y'all follow me on the gram, though.